Okay, I had no idea it'd be hot. Because, you know, Mother Nature likes to play around. So, when I get to the truck, we got a lot to talk about. Let's go. Hey, yo! Welcome to the Conquest. Listen, man. I am extremely happy. I am so hyped right now. Alright? That cutoff switch that we were talking about the other video. Listen, that is installed. And we are on the road ready to go. All right, listen, we don't have any technical issues right now. We don't have anything to worry about. Actually, we got a couple things to worry about, but we don't have anything as far as the truck goes to worry about, which is so, it's like the biggest relief. I feel like 1,000 pounds is lifted off my shoulders. That's the last thing we have to worry about now. That is installed. They installed it yesterday, and you know, I'm a skeptic. I always think like shit's not gonna work out, but it worked out. But anyway, so listen, so we got that. The next thing we need to do is figure out what this thing is. This Keep Trucking ELD, electronic login device. We have to, I mean, you know, I don't really be reading, so I gotta figure this shit out. Basically what an ELD is, it's a GPS and it transmits like 500 MBS of Wi-Fi. For anybody, you know, technology savvy, if that's a lot, I hope that's a lot. I hope that's more than enough. We pay $40 a month for that, right? And it helps us keep track of the truck and keep track of the driver. Like it keeps track of the fuel, like consumption. It does a lot of actually like cool, neat things, but I actually have to call them today and figure out, yo, what's the Wi-Fi password? Because I don't see that anywhere. But anyway, so the topic of today is how to start a box truck business. So to start, you got to figure out what niche you're trying to get into. Are you trying to go box truck or are you trying to go semis? What our goal is to do is go box truck and then transition into semis, right? Grow this into a little bit and then transition into semis. Okay, so once you find your niche, you got to figure out, yo, am I doing this solo or with a partner? I chose a partner because we're minimizing risk, and we also had this plan for a while now. When you choose a partner, don't just choose them because they're your best friend. Choose them because you guys work well together and you guys have the same like-minded goal and you guys are on the same page with everything. All right, now it comes the capital. Do you have the money? Where is the money? No, then cut this off. But all right, look, you gotta find a way to get, I would say personally, you would need $20,000 to start this type of business because it's cash intensive. All right. And in order to get into this, you have to, like, you got to understand you're going to need money for the down payment for your truck. You got to understand things are going to happen. Like, your truck's not going to be perfect. And most likely you're going to buy a used truck because if you buy a new truck, it's going to be $100,000 or more. Like, the market is crazy for trucks right now. So once you figure that out, you honestly want to have 20,000 cash. You want to have 20,000 just to keep yourself afloat in the first, like, literal couple months, right? So once you get that, you got to get your LLC. You make your LLC, you're not looking back now. It costs about $125 to make the LLC. It's nothing crazy. When you get your LLC, it'll direct you to how to get your EIN number, which is your social security number for your business, which you're going to use for everything pretty much. Once you do that, get your business checking account, credit and debit card. We went with Chase Bank. Chase, you know, was friendly. It was just, I don't know. Each bank has like different perks and whatever, but we just went with Chase because it was right there. There's no specific reason why we went. Now it was time to, you know, search around looking for fuel cards. And what a fuel card is, gives you a weekly allowance, right? It gives you a line of credit basically that you pay back every week. And what it does is, instead of you coming out of pocket that first week and not making any money, they give you, like, let's say $2,500 for that week. You can go to any one of the locations on there. You can use the card for every location, like every gas station, but there's also locations on their website that they're okay with and you can save money on. Some of them will promise you 15 to 40 cents. I think the average is about like 25 cent savings, right? Or like 15 cent savings, depending on who you go with. But you're saving money, and it does add up because you're going to be fueling every single day in this type of business, and that's one of your biggest expenses. So get your fuel card, get your factoring company. What a factoring company is basically is they give you the money that you were supposed to get from the broker that where you were going to pick up the load. They give you the money immediately and they wait for that broker to pay them back, right? There's a small percentage fee. I think ours is 2.99%. And we went with Bobtail. The reason why we went with Bobtail is because there's no contract. And we want to have as much control in our business as possible. So basically, once you're done with that, get an Easy Pass, because at this point, you're not even getting the truck yet. Just get an Easy Pass and you can start looking for trucks. But I would say personally, don't come into this business thinking, I'm just going to get the cheapest truck. Be reasonable. You want something that's not going to break down and put you out of business immediately. So with the type of truck that you want to get a 26-foot box truck with a liftgate. Ours is an aluminum liftgate. They say that's like one of the stronger liftgates, right? And it's a better quality. So try to get the quality. Obviously, don't drop 100,000, but try to get as good a quality as you can with your budget. Once you do that, you got to figure out, are you driving or are you going to get a driver? We have a driver. So what you got to do when you're getting drivers and how to get drivers is, I would say go on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and Indeed. Make an ad, put it out there, and people are going to hit you up. They will do it. Trust me. People are looking to drive. But it's up to you to vet these drivers. A lot of drivers suck. Like, a lot of drivers have bad records, like literally like accidents every day. Like, a lot of these people have bad records, and that's going to affect your insurance. If you have a driver with 18 incidents, yes, we have this happen, 3 at-fault accidents and all that, your insurance is going to be $50,000 a year, okay? Our insurance right now is about $13,000 a year, and that's because we got a good driver with no bad record, with no accidents, no points. Like, we got blessed with that. Also, another way to find drivers is talk to people in the industry. People know people. Communicate, network with people. That's how we got our driver. We were on Indeed and Craigslist and all that, but that's how we got our driver. We talked to someone who's already in this industry, and he, he's just put us on. He was just looking out, and he's a good guy, so appreciate him for that. Shout out. But yeah, so once you get your driver, well, you don't have your truck, so you got to let the driver know. We're starting a business in so-and-so months or so-and-so weeks. We're looking for drivers. You just stay on standby, this and that, and then we'll transition you into our company, right? Now, that's the first 30 days. Because, yeah, that's the first 30 days. The next 30 days, you should be looking for that truck, and you might as well just get the truck now. Once you get the truck, you have to figure out, am I going over the road? And what over the road is are you going across state lines? If you're going across state lines, you have to get something that's called an MC authority. Your motor carrier authority is what allows you to go across state lines. Because if you go across state lines and you don't have your authority, you're going to get fined a tremendous amount of money. So it takes 21 days to get your MC authority, right? So in that 21 days, what you want to do is you don't want to get the insurance yet, right? So 3 days before you get active, you want to set up your insurance. You got to find out what insurance you're going to go with. And I think new truckers, every single trucking business starts off with Progressive. There's no way around it. You got to go with Progressive. We dropped $2,000 for a down payment, and then we have a $1,100 premium. Most people are paying $1,800. I'm hearing $2,400. We were like, no. Like, if my driving record was on the insurance, we'd be paying $50,000 a month. Damn! It's that bad. So, I'm not proud of that, but it's still a work in progress. You don't want to pay for your insurance 21 days before you get active, and then you have to pay insurance before you're even on the road, and then insurance again while you're on the road. You want to set it up so it all aligns aligns perfectly, so you're not paying twice before you start moving and making money. So once you get your MC authority, you got to get your UCR and your BOC3. Once you get your MC authority, right, your phone's going to be blown up, and a lot of people are going to call you for soliciting. They're going to solicit services for you that you're going to end up paying $300 when you could just do it for like $80, no more than $100. To get your BOC3, it costs $25. Literally extremely easy to do. You can do it by yourself. It costs $25. Your UCR is $65. It's also very easy to do. It's like it takes 15 seconds to do it yourself. Once you do that, you want to get your ELD like we were talking about before. Your ELD. Keep trucking, that's what we got. It gives you Wi-Fi. Your drivers never without Wi-Fi, so they don't have to use their data and waste their data and all that. But when you get the truck, we luckily got the truck with the pallet jack, the first aid kit, the fire extinguisher, and the ratchet straps. If you don't have that, you need that. When you do all that, you're ready to go. Hey, yo, so that's how you start a box truck business. I know, I get it. I was rambling a lot, but I don't got the shit on the bean yet. Eventually, I'm gonna get it down pat. And these videos are gonna be a lot better. So just, work with me. Like, subscribe, comment. If you have any other questions, just comment in the comment section and we can take it from there. But I appreciate y'all, and signing out. Peace.